Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. We have the sound, all the sound. We probably have the video as well. You'll let me know if we don't. And we have a whole bunch of missions and quests to do. Just let me do that. Brilliant. Alright, we are home. We're home. Okay. It's gonna take. I'm gonna have to stop playing multiple games of the same games. This is home. I've dropped a few things in there because it was really getting heavy, and I put the stuff in my containers and everything. Skink, you downloaded Abbott's Bird and Fish mod yesterday and wondered if they have any interaction with Nom and Morrowind crafting. With Nom, I believe most of the food, like the fish that you can get, the fish definitely is Nom compatible, and Morrowind crafting is compatible with Nom. I don't know that the fish you can fish and the birds you can kill are good with Morrowind crafting. I haven't tried it. Siribi, you say it was fun? You had a random stream crash during the middle of it. That happens. I mean, me, I play Morrowind, so the game will crash. It will crash. We know that for a fact. Hey Onion, there's no slots. I'm sorry. No update there. But I have re-enabled the free-for-all battle. So there is another game. I know it's not the slots machine. I know it doesn't have all the cute emote and all of that. The gift plate. Yeah, the gift plate, because that's not connected with the script. Right, so we're home. And my good friend that we saved right here, I actually finally emptied her inventory because she was carrying all kinds of things. And one of the things that she had, I mean, she's got that amazing ebony mace that I believe we got from one of the ordinator. And that. So she's gonna keep those things. I am not picking up the skooma. No, not doing that. Because I don't want to get addicted. It may have... No, it probably didn't take the... I will have to repeat the stream like... Oh, sorry, Skink. The birds from Abbott's... Hello, Matt Scarlet. The birds and the fish are compatible with necessities of Morrowind. I know that the food you have in Morrowind crafting works for necessities of Morrowind. I am not sure that the fish from Abbott's mod work with Morrowind crafting. So with Nom, yes. With Morrowind crafting, not sure. How you doing, my Scarlet? Nice to see you. So she got that OP stuff, and this very expensive. So we're gonna have to go to Caldera. We're gonna sell that to Creeper for whatever amount of money it's gonna sell. It's gonna be at least 5k. Chilling and doing the laundry, that works. I did that a little earlier today. Also, I am telling her to just... Yeah, she's already guarding the area. She's guarding my tent, basically. I think she's a little too strong to have with me. She's gonna make the fights a little too boring. So there you have it. Also, I'm going to remove her from the list. Shinrel, remove. That is to prevent me from summoning every companion I've ever had the moment, you know, I'm in trouble. That's what I do. I summon all my companions. So I've removed her from the list. Look at that onion. Look at those heels she's got. So I want to go to Caldera and sell that. Also, I did write down the quest. I need to, if I go to Vivek, I believe we'll be doing that at some point today. I have a book to return, and I need to join the marathon. That's two things we need to do. Today we are definitely going to Nushlift and see whatever we can find there. and the book. That's the quest. But you know, whatever else we find. You read in Morrowind Crafting Read Me that crafting food didn't satisfy gnome lowest hunger state unless you change something. Honestly, I haven't installed these two mods together for the longest time. I did remember reading that the food worked, and then if there was some special setting or something to do, I honestly don't remember. So I don't know, Skink, I really don't. Once we got the book, we want to go back to Gnesis, because Dwemer Expert wanted the book. Balmora, we have a bowl to return to Ajira if she ever comes back from the mission we sent her on. Sadanin, we have the tax collector quest. That can wait, we'll do that at any time. If I travel in the wilderness, in the waste of the Ashland, we want to go to Sullivan and Punabi. Sadrith Mora, I couldn't do the hunting quest, the ghost hunting. I did get the 3 questions, but before that I definitely want to deliver Therana's clothes before going to Sadanin at all. Good. There. So, things that I need. I put scrolls in there. I am definitely selling those because I'm not allowed to use them. Or, well, rather I refuse to use them. Lots of cure common disease, 18 of them. Wow. We'll just take a couple with us, just in case. Soul trap, I don't think I need that just yet. Now that's quite nice. That's one of those crazy scrolls that allowed me to defeat the ordinators. I'll leave them for now. These are my other boots. These I want to sell though. Potions, let me see. Something I want to sell. Normally I would sell all the restore attributes, but seeing as I really want to avoid praying at any shrine or any altar, unless we find the shrine to Nerevar, but we've had no luck so far, I need to keep those potions. Hey Neb, nice to see you, welcome back. What was it you were playing last? Skyrim, I think, I remember that. So we're keeping that. Water breathing, we keep. Water walking. 15 seconds. We'll survive, you know, the fish, I think, I hope. Restore fatigue. Again, normally I'm happy to sell that. But, especially as I'm fighting with my fists. Okay, that's it. Nothing else I want to sell. In there I put all the magic stuff that I've got, and I still need to work out how they work. This is something that can be made with that. It makes all kinds of throwing potions. Very pretty icons. Which ones do you mean? All of them. They're all very pretty. I'm a big fan of the swirl for the enchanted items, but the soul gems, these are not soul gems. This one is the fake summoning soul gem, and these are the matrices for the traps. And these are charms that I haven't used yet. That's from trinkets, magical trinkets. Yeah, clearly, Neb, like, please. Do your homework before you come to the stream. Jeez. So that I don't want to sell, I want to keep, but I don't have the skill to use just yet. Books, this needs to be returned to Vivek. This, I'll read it the day I find a soul stone. I think until then we're good. We want to sell that. We want to, well, that's a quest item. I'll pick it up later once I've done my quest. Yes, King, these are the alchemy traps. However, what I've done, because I don't know if you've seen, if you've tried the mod or if you've seen the review of it, they are spherical. So what I've done is I've modified them to make them flat, or almost flat. That way I can walk on them. Otherwise they were really annoying. Like, you would get stuck in them, your enemies would get stuck in them as well. So that was a bit annoying. So I just flattened them in Nivscope.
Retreats into background, seeing he runs Morrowind as close to vanilla as possible. No, Cerebi, no. There is no talk here of saying that mods are better. Does that thing requires Morrowind? It requires the script extender, the beta version that is on the Nexus, but not the alpha version that a lot of mods lately, the saving game, there's lots of them. And it's not that one. You run Rebirth and that's about it. Well, Cerebi, Rebirth is one mod with a gazillion mods all crammed into one, so that's not vanilla, you see, you're not playing vanilla. Then again, I don't know if you go with all the graphic replacers, which also change the mood of the game quite a bit. Danae, is Twitch Morrowind modding queen? I don't know. I found, but there hasn't been any stream, that Saber Girl has a Twitch account and she did stream, but not recently, or I completely missed it. And she would be a modding queen more than I am, or at least as much. Seems like it's time I drop the inbuilt SE. Yes. Then again, like, you know, programming, it's definitely not my forte, but with the Morrowind script extender, the beta version that you get on the Nexus, you just basically you change one of the DLL, you overwrite one of the DLL. So I'm still using the built-in script extender from MGE. My goodness, it's like we're speaking English, but with all these weird words, I don't think any Brit or American would know what we're talking about. Yeah. And so yeah, and Saber Girl, yeah, all about custom races. Gorgeous ones as well, those Beast, Farland races. Really do like them. For now, I'm going through the stuff that I want to sell. Contingencies. I don't quite remember. I don't want to sell that. I don't want to sell that. I don't want to sell that. Definitely want to sell that and that. We keep that. That's all the potions that we can make and throw at our enemies. As soon as we get good with alchemy, we'll use that. That's it. I'll change it right now. Yeah, it's just that. And I don't think, I mean, obviously, you know, make a backup of the DLL before you overwrite them. But with my previous install, I didn't have a problem switching mid-game. Maybe I just got lucky. That's a quest. Okay, that's a quest. We keep that. That's my repairing stuff, and I have nothing in there. Okay, I think that's it. That's all my stuff. So I need to sell these, and we're gonna go to Caldera because I definitely want to sell that one at least for 5k. And then I'll have to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with 5k. With 5k, I can do one of two things. I can get my portable Ashlander tent, which would be quite nice, though now I have a market home. Or I could get my guar. Hey James, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. How's your week doing? How's your week starting? Still Monday. Okay, we want to go. You stay there. Good girl. We want to go to Caldera. What do I have? I have Gnesis, Balmora, Guild of Mages. That's the fastest. Basically, you just put a mark in Balmora, Guild of Mages, and from there you can travel pretty much everywhere. Hello, lady. I wish to travel to Caldera. He wants me to bring the index. Is that vanilla? Collected lore on artifacts? I mean, I know artifacts of Vardenfell, but collected lore of artifacts doesn't ring a bell. Through the 4th.
Then again, there's so much content in the game that and every game I play is so heavily modded. I honestly cannot say what is vanilla and what is modded anymore. And that's the truth. I actually am allowed to take those things. I am an associate, so that wouldn't be stealing. That definitely wouldn't be stealing, right? It's one of the privileges of being a guild member. I have to be careful with the stealing because with my Khajiit, I have sort of accepted the fact that my Khajiit is a thief. But this Ashlander shaman is very proud and all about honor. I guess she would have joined the Ridoran if it wasn't for that temple nonsense. Let's go sell stuff. You could have used the slots machine now. No slots machine. Sorry, guys. Are you scratching? I was wondering what it was doing. Clothier, no. Filthy Khajiits only good for slaves. They are not. And it's not because I joined House Tevani that I'm going to change my mind on slavery. In fact, I'm going to fight slavery from within. That's what. Okay, plate we sell, definitely that. I don't know where I picked that up. But you don't buy the book. You don't buy the book. You illiterate moron. I should buy that, but I'm on the very poor side of things. You don't enslave them, they will just smuggle more skooma. That's horrible. Hello, fearful Pinata. As an Argonian main, I take offense to that. As you should. As you should. Okay, at least I can sell those to you. These I sell. Can't believe you don't want to buy books. Okay, let's go with that. Do you have anything good? And it's got the index, but can't afford it, at least not right now. Cheap ingredients, not even. Let's do that. Given when the Argonian did in Morrowind, do you mean given what the Argonians did in Morrowind? They did invade later on, or they will be invading later on, I think. I'm not 200% on my lore and history. Hello, bird. I love those birds, especially in the permadeath run because they fight the cliff racers for me, and that's really good. Will you take my books? Thank you. Contingency, I wanted to read that. Not gonna buy clothes, I'm just, yeah, soul trials. Always a good buy. A good purchase, I mean, and marshmallow. Come on, thank you. There was just one extra septim. Hydrate. Oh my goodness, I have nothing to drink. Help. Help. I have nothing to drink.
What do you want?
Water, latte, a glass of champagne and a strawberry in it. It was worth asking. One day.
But what do you actually want?
Latte and water, please. Have a few fish ruin a slaughterfish day just before the stream. Have a few fish ruin a slaughterfish day just before the stream. Oh, you had. Sorry, you had. Yeah, slaughterfish. Okay, before I forget, let's try that book. What would you like to do? Nothing, read the instructions. And from what I understand, this is like Baldur's Gate. I don't remember the name of the spell, but if something happens, then something else happens. When the mage desires to start, okay, the effect comes through the use of various runes, pre-cast spell that is held within the realm. Yeah, I remember reading that. And a whiskey for Cerebi. I mean, I try, but we just don't have any alcohol here. Not that we miss it, we just don't have any.
We have soy sauce.
We have soy sauce that has trace amounts of alcohol, apparently. First one, we perform the ritual required to set up the contingency that causes the effect, and the ritual, blah blah blah, completely drains the mage of his or her magicka. Okay. Exhaustion. I saw that's the one that I have available. Exhaustion activates when the user is drained of fatigue. More experienced enchanters can usually force activation before fatigue is completely gone, but the novice will have to settle. Thank you, love. A dozen shots of soy sauce. I mean, I like my soy sauce, especially with my wasabi and my sushi, but I'm not sure.
Capsules? Or these?
The capsules are there, yes.
So a latte.
Yeah.
And about the doses?
+1, +1.
So 6 and 4?
3. I'm not too sure what happens when I run out of fatigue. Does it replenish my fatigue? I'm guessing. Also, oh, by the way, that's what's happening. It's nice. I'm having the coffee in stereo in my headphones and outside as well. Okay, I do have that. Your skill in enchantment allows you to choose one more effect from this contingency, cure. So when I run out of fatigue, cure will be cast on me. 0 magicka, but it comes back quite quickly. Status is equal to 0 at this point in time. I have no idea what that does. You drink an amazing amount of tea, that and mead. Are you taking a sip, are you? I am more of a latte person. I do try to drink tea. Apparently it's healthier. I wanted to sell invocation to Azura. Thank you. One more? There we go. Alright, let's go to Creeper. Excuse me, Orc. Speechcraft is now 6. A little more and I shall be a literate Ashlander. That's going to impress the people in the city. You've never seen some of these mods. Very interesting. I always try with every new install of Morrowind, so that's 2 or 3 times a year. I always try like there's some mods that I must have. I can't play without better bodies, for example. Is that better bodies, or no, that's Robert's bodies. But I need a body replacer. And then I try different things. Okay. Oh, but that's perfect. Ah. Brilliant. And now I have a bottle of ancient Dagoth brandy. Thank you. A tea without any tea in it. Is that what it is? That's odd. That would be just hot water, wouldn't it? Alright. So I'm filthy rich. And I have a contingency fatigue effect cure. When I run out of fatigue, I will be cured. So if I catch a disease, I'll have to exhaust myself and see what happens. I'll have to say it before that because I've never tried it. So it's dried fruits and herbs. That's nice. I really like rose tea. The little roses, and it smells lovely and it tastes lovely. Okay, decisions. Portable Ashlander yurt or rideable guar. Now the guar sounds like a lot of fun, I won't deny it. How useful is it gonna be? Right now, I don't carry that much. I don't know. I don't know. Alright guys, I leave it up to you. Guar or yurt? Tell me which I should get. In the meanwhile, what do I have to do in Caldera? Caldera, I need to buy... Yes, I need to buy the index, which I now can do. And I have 5k, blah blah blah. I should be able to afford the index and something else. More salt rice. On principle, I buy all the salt rice available. Get your own Rolly de Guar. Okay. This is gonna be terrible. I've tried only once to ride a Guar, and that was not epic at all. I didn't sell those. I have to get rid of them, otherwise I'll forget and I'll use them. And then my ancestors will come back from their tomb, and it's definitely not the most practical thing. Clearly the portable house would be a lot of help. Good. More money. Alright. Okay, the Guar. I should be wise, but selling that glass sword made me incredibly rich. I mean, 5,000 septims, that's a lot. And Fearful Pinata, thank you so much for the follow. Make yourself comfortable. Have a, cup of tea, cup of coffee, cup of water. No cup at all, but make yourself comfortable and enjoy the stream. Really appreciate the follow, thanks. Sixth house, I'll be with you. Alright, enter, yes. Where do I buy a Guar? There was someone close to the Ashlander camp, for sure. Gnizis, there is one at Gnizis. However, before we go to Gnizis, we have to go to Nushleft and find the book. Do I even know where it is? Marondus, Del Branora, Delphir. I don't know where it is, do I? Odai Plateau, Nalmog, Aldrin, Caldera. Which one is Nushleft? Quest. Do we have the books? Hopefully he did say something. Perhaps I could buy a copy. Jobasha, no. Okay, how does my character find out about that? I mean, obviously, I know I can just find it. You can just tell me where it is, but my character doesn't know where it is. All right, here's what we're gonna do. we're gonna go to the Dwemer Society.